This is how to make a supernova, and today we're going to give your character loads of weapon options. I'm curious if you recognize this problem when you're building a model or an army that you just can't figure out which weapon you need to glue on the model. Do you need a sword? Do you need an axe? Do you need a chainsaw? Do you need a plasma gun? And I'm the kind of guy that when my character in-game gets an axe or something else, I also want that represented in my model. And today we're going to fix all these problems.
First, I was thinking about making my own box, but for a few euros I bought this jewelry box. Here we have a drawer with some black soft fabric, so this is going to be a great dice tray. And up here we're going to store our mini and all the weapon options. Here I have a mirror, I'm going to take that out, and here we have some other stuff I don't need. So firstly I'm going to take this thing apart, then remove all the stuff I don't need and give everything a proper sanding.
Let's get scratching.
Before we can give the box a second coat, it needs to dry for 4 hours, so we are already going to work on the inside. And I'm going for an overgrown temple feeling, and we're going to build it with foam. But before we can build anything, we need to keep in mind that we need to place a model in here with a lot of weapon options. So I'm going to start making some 2mm foam sheets.
This sheet of foam is going to be the floor, so first I'm going to give it some texture and then carve in some tiles. And normally I would use a knife, but because these sheets are very thin, I'm just going to use my pencil. I also made a few sheets for the walls, and I'm going to give them some texture with these rollers. Part a little bit more interesting, I made two pillars out of foam and I'm going to glue them here. But rectangles are very boring, so with a piece of thick paper I made a pillar shape. I'm going to glue them on like this with some masking tape, and then I'm going to use my hot wire foam cutter to cut out these pieces. Fuck!
The box so far is done, but now we're going to leave it like this because we first need to paint all the weapons and the model itself, and then we know where we need to place all the magnets, and when that's done, we're going to paint this up. My friends, I hope you like my video so far, and if you do, please like and subscribe because I have more awesome stuff I want to show you. Thanks.
So this is the model so far, and next up I'm going to drill some holes in the arms and also on the back to put some magnets in. And then I'm going to magnetize all the weapon options with these 2mm magnets. Finally, all the parts are magnetized, and the next step is to give everything a black base coat. And to make painting a lot easier, I'm going to stick everything to this metal rod.
Sleeps with the stars for a tent, for the beast spread a feast when he's hungry, and God charges no man. He'll live as long as so free and laugh at fools like you and me. Often sigh and wish that I were the old man of the mountain.
I'm not so happy with this base because the model has a lot of warm and dark colors, and the base has exactly the same, and it's just one blob of dark warm color. So we're going to fix that. I'm not going to touch the sidewalk, it's going to stay like this, but here on the smaller stones I'm going to cover it with sand and some vegetation to get more color variety. Off camera I already marked where I want my magnets, and now I'm going to use this 2mm drill bit to make the holes and remove a little bit of foam. I'm going to do this by hand and not using my real drill because I'm afraid I will go too deep too fast and the small magnets can't handle that. I lost most of the footage from the dry brushing, but I didn't do anything special. I first gave everything a coat of dark grey paint, and with every new layer I made sure my grey paint was a bit lighter than the previous one. My friends, thank you for watching. And if you want to know more about the dungeon tile this model was standing on a few seconds ago, I suggest you watch this video. And while you think, well, I already have some dungeon tiles, I bet you can improve them, and you should watch this video. See you next time.